Travis here, coming to you from Randburg. I had some friends in the media industry who are out at the mines today, the place where the shooting that's, I wouldn't say captured the imaginations of South Africans. I'd say that it's kind of left a really strange feeling in our hearts and our souls this week, where loss of life has occurred, and who's to blame? You know, is it the corporate world? Is it the government? Is it the unions? You know, everyone's pointing fingers at everyone else. And I've heard a few people in the media say that, oh, the people that aren't affected don't care. I disagree with that. I think South Africans are changing as a people. And I think South Africans do care about their people. And I think that white people care about black people. And I think that black people care about white people. And I just think that we've really got to look at ourselves after this as a nation. Ask ourselves, where are we really going? Is there room for all of us here? I think there is. Anyway, I spoke to Moss and Joe about their experiences out there today, and I just thought we could, you know, share what they felt out there.
When we ended up going to where the people live, I mean, these are zinc shacks. I've been in a zinc shack. It gets cold and wet. From what I saw all over the place, I did not see a single shop or anything, and I've seen people walking, and it is hot for days. For me, it just really tore. I think it got all the way to the soul. You know. Okay. I complain every single day that I don't have this, I don't have that. What about those guys in the zinc shack?
Moss, what did you feel today? I mean, Moss, your story is power, man. You've come from nothing. You're a role model to, you know, you're a perfect example to the youth of this country that someone can have nothing. You came into the media industry with no skills. You've taught yourself. You are now earning a good salary. I'm sure you want to earn more, but you're building yourself up, right? Yeah. And so you're someone who's definitely got a very hopeful outlook on life and a very positive outlook. You look completely shattered after coming back.
Yeah, man. I'm very humbled, actually. Just seeing the conditions that the people are living in out there, it's like, sure, it's unbelievable what's like, you know, how people are still getting treated in that manner. Like Joe said, in this day and age, it's quite unfair, because, you know, people are traveling from distant lands just to come and, like, you know, make ends meet, but their needs are still not getting met as as they would desire for them to be met.
Moss, the spirit in the air when you were there, whereabouts did you guys visit today? Where did you stop off when you finally stopped off for the press conference?
Well, we started at the hospital, and just seeing the guys, like, you know, lying in their hospital beds, they very, you know, I would say some of them are very hopeful, and, you know, they are really receptive of the prayers that we had brought them, together with other religious leaders that we were actually accompanying there to just take the footage off.
So you actually went to visit the injured people in hospital, the people that were injured in the shooting?
Surely, yeah, and yeah, it's bad because, you know, people's knees are busted, bullets went through their bones, and legs are shattered, and yeah, it's hectic. It's, yeah, I mean, for me, I'm very emotional, and I don't want to show my emotion on camera and all that stuff.
We're very good in this country at creating awareness about issues. We're very good at showing how emotional and how emotional we are and how we feel about things. But surely we need to start talking about solutions, because, you know, taking a whole bunch of resources from one group of people and just giving them to another group of people, that doesn't work. How do you fix what's wrong?
I think first and foremost, some sort of equality, some fairness. That's what needs to be brought across in the whole of South Africa, in the whole of Africa in general. But from what I saw, like I said, how the people live and what's the officers all fancy and whatnot, and this
Did
guys.
You see the officers?
Yeah. No, then lovely officers.
Nice.
Turnstile and everything. saw Porsche Cayenne.
Yeah.
Saw Beamer, Porsche Cayenne.
Yeah.
You need hope. That's what's missing right now in the day that we're living in. Is hope is gone. You know what I'm saying? It's actually quite difficult to explain till you go there. So I mean, I've seen it on the news, but when you're actually there, it's like, because I actually putting a calculation, a symmetrical calculation from the distance from the offices, the distance from the rock where all this happened, and the distance from where these guys live. It is far. Imagine this guy's walking. Now, to top it off, imagine the guy who got shot. How is he going to go back to work? Most of them got, the ones that we saw, they were shot in the knees.
Yeah.
And, I mean, going back down there in the mine, it is hot up in there, man.
Julius has been bringing this sort of stuff into the light for a year and a half, 2 years now. Julius has been standing up on a soapbox every week, coming with another story, bringing awareness. He's bringing awareness.
Mm-hmm.
He's bringing awareness. So is awareness enough anymore?
It's all in the name of him gaining popularity. So that for me doesn't work. So if somebody can just come out and just like, I don't know what is the right word for this, but somebody to just come and I think the only hope for this is Christ, and maybe people really need to turn to Jesus for all the answers that they actually busy asking out there. And yeah, but people like that just coming out to just make noise doesn't really help us at all. Doesn't take our country anywhere.
Personally, I say yes, because from what I know, they're supposed to use rubber bullets.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Because there's lives lost.
Who's to blame? Government, the people of South Africa, the police of South Africa? Who's to blame?
I think
big business?
The corporate world needs to be blamed for this, because it's a multi-billion making industry, platinum, yeah. I mean, and I'm sure I don't have that much knowledge of the geography of platinum in South Africa, but from what I know, the Northwest has a lot of platinum. And what pains me the most is the fact that I, as an individual, seeing all those, I mean, I'm sure from a random count, I'm sure there's at least over maybe a good 3,000 people that I saw there today. But the thing is, what pains me the most is I, Joe, as an individual, can't do anything for those guys. It's a corporate, umbrella thing that everyone has to come over and place over everyone and give them a fair raindrop of this hope that we speak of, this fairness that we speak of. I mean, this is like back in the day,
So there you have it, the views of Moss and Joe, two young men who have been severely affected by being out there today and just feeling it. You go into a place like that, the spirit out there must be heavy. And yeah, you needed to be in the room when they walked in after the day they've had. You could just see it on their faces. Two of the most optimistic young men I know, just torn, shattered. And I think at the end of the day, we really do need to start getting to a point where we're saying, yeah, people have a right to dignity. People have a right to live in things that aren't made out of tin. There's a lot of money. A lot of good can be done with that money. A lot more can be done with that money than being pumped into 4x4s and golf courses and private clubs. I'm sorry. It's just, we need to start looking after each other. That's my opinion. And thanks for watching.